against the winning teams. 6 rings with a pinky ring. Everybody used to pick at me, now I'm the one that they picking. Snakes out, they hit scene, but I can't hear it when the crowd screams. Still balling like an offspring. This for all the ones that doubted me. Gotta lose once to be a true winner. Only want the hunters with the blues in it. Eating blood across it where the blood thinner. Juice stay turned like, you know. I've been through that water like Olympic swimmers. Only bread and butter what we ate for dinner. So I had to dream it till the dream is bigger. Only want the gold, we don't need the silver. Gotta be number 1, number 2 never count. Used to have bubble guts competition, now point them out. Making my babies proud, wanna cop my mama a house. Coming straight out the south, gotta know juice to end the drought. Yeah, I buy like 23. Won't fall again, and I put that on me. Yeah, I feel the way, my heart all on my sleeve.
Today, from Brooklyn, New York, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports.
Harrison.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Just shy of the 25. Now, penalty marker is down. Let's see what that's about. That holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. With that field position after the return wasn't terrific, it's not a great starting field position as well.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to find a little space. He gets us up over the 15 to the 16. 5 yards on the game's first play. 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, watching the film, we saw that things clicked pretty well for them in the running game last week. No reason to change in my mind. Continue to try and run the football. Give it to him early and often in hopes of breaking down the defense so some bigger gains result as the game goes on.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22.5 set in 2001. Taking a couple yards shy of midfield. We call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. So here are the Raiders now with great starting field position. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And, of course, rally his team to a win.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 53 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 24. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Complete to number
It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got an open man. It's Ruggs. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
3rd down.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably doing play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Bengals are going to get the football back. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here, a safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Reception here by Ruggs. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for a 1st down pickup of 18 yards.
1st down.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Clock keeps moving.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Well, let's see where they turn on 3rd and goal from the 5. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Bengals.
So it's our first offensive points of the game so far, and it gives us a very rare scoreline. We don't see this one often, 5-0.
Yeah, it's been sort of a weird one to this point, hasn't it? But hey, in this league, you take points any way you can get them.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here's Brooklyn to once again go on offense. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early. But if there's that special one there, I say they go get him.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Cameron Jordan able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. The Bengals bring out their punter now. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
Raiders 5, Bengals nothing.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, give him a good 10 yards on the return. And the Raiders will take over now 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
And the Raider 1st down.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To his running back, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. His pass caught at the 4. A gain of 9 there. Sets up 2nd and goal.
Just shy of the goal line.
So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Raiders add on to their lead. And they're able to up the lead by 1 more. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Their own 25-yard.
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground. But that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward.
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Well, normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to think to yourself, this has got to be a run. And I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he found one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, last drive they went 3 and out.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. On play action, they'll throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 17-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Flushed out right. He'll run it. And he'll take it on in for Bengals touchdown. For 17 yards out. And the Bengals able to get this back within a touchdown. Well, the defensive coverage was good, so good he just decided to make a play of his own, and it worked out.
Yeah, you often wonder if they think to themselves, was the coverage too good to allow him to run the football? I think you probably take your chances with him doing exactly that, and he beat him on that play all the way to the end zone.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
2nd and 11. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. And a Raider first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at their 48-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 43. They run on first down with Henry, but the hole evaporates quickly as he'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and...
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. That's caught left side by the tight end, Boyle.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. And he's unable to haul it in, so it falls incomplete over the middle third of the field, and that brings up 4th.
4-yard attempt.
His kick is absolutely perfect. And that now makes this a 15-7 game. These kickers now, used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for only a couple. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw here. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider Raiders sack. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A 41-yard punt, 9 on the return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Ruggs. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Intercepted. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Incomplete.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
From the contact. It's 4th down.
The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Return team.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. The weather might be cold, but the playoff races are heating up here on this final Sunday before Christmas. So let's get to it. We'll start in the Northeast, an NFC East battle, and a good one between Philadelphia and New York. And it's the Giants who are out in front in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield with a couple of touchdown passes. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And they trail in that ball game to the visiting Seattle Seahawks. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. Finally, let's get you to Baltimore and check on the Ravens at home at M&T Bank Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Browns in that one. The Browns trying to finish that one off and claim victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Fielded just outside the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them at something else.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tougher, guys trying to get to the football. That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. Derrick Henry. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the shotgun now, here's an inside Gill. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun now, here's an inside Gill. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority 1.
Completes this out left to Ruggs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
Has a pretty good throw on the curl route there. 3rd down, and they pick up a first.
Defense should be aware for that, right?
They should be aware, but it was so hard sometimes.
Yeah, it's not easy.
Because when they sell that route really well, you think they're going upfield, then they curl back, show their numbers to the quarterback, and complete the play.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 19.
Back to the ground now. It's Henry. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 15-yard line.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 5-yard pickup.
Again, it's Henry.
And it's 3rd down.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Nick Boyle, his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Butker on for the PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. That drive a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's something out there. There got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
He takes this for 3 to the 29.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now he's going to use his legs. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there yet again. What else is new? He continues to rewrite the record book in single-season sacks. Coming off the line, he's been wreaking havoc all year. And look, that's why, as a result, he's getting some looks for Defensive Player of the Year in the NFL.
And I know that many people don't have him first on their list right now, but he deserves that type of consideration. You mentioned it. All year long, he's made big plays and continues to do so. Imagine if he has a big game here. If so, he could vault himself right into the #1 spot.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. They'll drop the throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. First down and much more for Henry. And finally marked down at the 42-yard line.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of 19 yards.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They keep it with Henry on first down. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
14. And a Raider first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a first down.
Raiders.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
On the carry.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the Bengals.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's complete. Right around the 8. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Led the right down and the definite distance to take a shot downfield, but it didn't work out the way that they had envisioned.
No, that's a situation where if you take a sack close to the line of scrimmage, it's not that bad. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Well, it's picked. And a short return to the 6-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Thrown away.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And a heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Derrick Henry. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And with the final fortnight of games upon us, teams jockeying for position. Some of these games really starting to take enormous importance as they always do this time of year.
I like how you use fortnight.
Hey, you're impressed,
Yeah,
aren't you?
I am impressed. That means
Thank
2
you.
weeks, if I'm not
That's
mistaken.
right.
Well, how about exactly what you're talking about? Going down the stretch, how much importance is placed on these games? Look, everyone talks about every game's important. When you get to this time of year, maybe that importance gets quadrupled. And that's where we are right now to see who can make their last run, their last push to get into the playoffs.
They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play. Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. 6 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Second down.
And the Raiders have got him. Javon Hargrave in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Now the Bengals on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Ouch. You thought you had the defensive stand. Roughing the passer wipes it out.
What does every defense talk about? 3 and out, right? Thought they were able to get off the field. Not so.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds downs. It appears right at the 45. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. One thing I think it's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. David Onyemata in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Brings up second and 11 at the Raiders.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
48-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 15 yards on the play, first down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Henry. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
He's tackled.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
A nickel look now for the Bengals as they try to stop him here on third down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.